Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been quite a while since my last review, as usual due to family commitments and work commitments and such. Okay, here now we have another review this time around. It will be Avengers Endgame Black Widow Hot Toys. I know this figure has been out for several months back, and I think honestly we're gonna have a check it out on this figure on how they look. Okay, this is the front cover of the figure, and as you can see, there's a pictorial sketch of Natasha Romanoff, where she's AKA is Black Widow, as well as the logo big A represents Avengers, and this is going about the size, and also the contents, the members that contribute to this project, as well as the warnings of this figure, the do and don'ts, not to be careful with the small items that don't allow the small minor children to touch or consume. Well, here now we're gonna open up this figure. Hi guys, welcome back, and here's the items that I already unboxed from the figure. I will show to you one by one what the contents of the figure in this shoe box size Avengers Endgame Black Widow. First of all, as usual, every Hot Toys will have a, they call it for this size a hexagon display stand, which consists of the background where the figure stand onto is a logo of the Avengers Endgame, and there's a big A there, and also the background of the picture of the stand, it resembles the Black Widow symbol. Pardon me. So here's also they have we call that Black Widow name with it. I was kind of expecting with more metallic engraving and everything, but however, this is the we call that the downside of it. And just give me a moment. Okay, pretty nice though for a stand like this. Pretty simple and spacious for the figure to stand, to give a proper place, proper to display and proper posing, which is why I like the Endgames line. As usual, they come with this stand also. This is where you to support the figure, which you can attach onto this stand itself like this. Pretty simple though. Every Hot Toys figure will do that. Okay, here comes next the accessories part. I'll introduce one by one. Okay, this first of all, you come with this like a baton, whereby like it's a two baton thing with two baton being connected together. It looks like if you watch Ninja Turtles, Michelangelo's stick, something like that. Yeah, you can call it that. It goes one, and here is another accessories of the Black Widow, whereby this time around is a more like a separated, and this where you can use on both hands, palms of the hands, to actually use it as a display a pose or something. Another one of the accessories, this is pretty small. Okay, pardon with the cameras here. This item is pretty small though. Hold hang on. Okay guys, sorry, there's some technicality issue. Okay, back to the figure right now. Here's the one by the accessories, whereby this is the bait is similar to this baton thing, except that this time around I think it's much more of a simplified one, where this figure is being into simplified to is a smaller version of it. Okay, whereby on this wire or this baton is a much more magnified version, whereby they stretch out to its maximum. Okay, I don't remember part of the movie like we do get to use this. Maybe perhaps during those scenes, maybe deleted scenes and everything, they use it on the battlefield, because particularly if everyone who watched Avengers Endgame, but Black Widow hardly on action, except that most of the time she's in you know Morak, not Morak, what do you call that, Soul Stone area. Okay, next up, it will be as usual, Hot Toys comes with uh 3 sets of hands. Okay, one is for uh one is for holding the gun. Okay, and this one as well. This more like the handing of the, what call it, holding of the stick. Yeah, call it stick. And this wise is much more of a clench fist accessory. Same for the other side of it. Okay, except for this on the left side of the figure, this actually comes with this time GPS thing that Tony Stark created for the time heist in Avengers Endgame. So it's basically similar. They have a clench face accessory. They have a baton stick hands, and lastly, and for the finger hand wise, they have these gun position used for holding the gun. Also, Hot Toys is very generous though. They provide an extra pack just in case your pack goes missing, or bestly, you pose it too hard and you crack the joint of the figure, which I really hope not. All right, now comes to the main figure itself. Okay, this is how it looks. Okay, this is Scarlett Johansson, or whatever they call it that. Okay, this figure is particularly short. Okay, but I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me or something. Because apparently this figure look like he's having a like limping in it. Look, maybe I will look onto that later. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to inform you guys that this figure also includes 2 handguns. Yeah, here basically she shows 2 handguns. Maybe just go for a while. Okay, yeah, maybe this will be better. Okay, I forgot to inform you guys that this figure does also include a twin pair of handguns that Black Widow holds on to every time she went into the battlefield. Okay, now coming over to the figure, I think this figure, I think what I can say is it gives a like see it gives a full detail of the suit, and as well this figure also have a brilliant okay this figure also have a brilliant head sculpt, as you can see here. This is how it looks like for Scarlett Johansson compared to Infinity War's version, where she get actually her hair all blown up like a dolly. I think this time around they really nailed it, because I think they didn't use to have a rooted hair version like the Infinity War, and this time around they just use a sculpted hair, which I think is look magnificent well. And look at that, the facial display by the figure pretty look like her. I think Scarlett Johansson will be very proud to see have Hot Toys first time ever produce a very good stunning look of her. And I must say, I think I get these figures because I think she's one. I think it was one of the best figures I have for her Black Widow version. I'm not sure yet for the upcoming Black Widow movie, but I think so far this one nearly nailed it. Okay, here you go. Talking about the figure. Well, this is a two slots for the handgun to be put in. Okay, and also this suit, unlike other suits that Black Widow have, I think this time around it doesn't have a zip that can able to bring down and out. Okay, don't get wrong thinking, guys. This actually permanently is there, but I think you can't do anything to it to adjust the clothing or something. And I think it's pretty much good quality, and I hope they doesn't have this problem whereby, like, if you have collected previous versions of the figure, like Age of Ultron, the first Avengers, Winter Soldiers, whatsoever, I think hopefully it does not flake over the time. Of course, yes, we can understand that in Singapore here is the weather particularly warm, and some of the figures doesn't actually go well with the condition here. Okay, and here he goes, the accessories of the suits, and this come to the best part. This best part is actually where these two things which I say earlier about the miniaturized baton, where you actually can slot in here. Okay, same to this one, just slot it in here. Okay, particularly this figure is nice if you have, if you intend to keep Endgame Line or Infinity War, which for me, I will be more focusing on this Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, I think, because I find that these two movies are the best Marvel movies that I've watched. And yeah, it created a lot of nice memory scenes. Well, as you can see, to have this figure, despite that Black Widow's sacrificial demise on the towards third quarter of the movie, whereby she uses herself as a sacrificial for the Soul Stone. Just a spoiler alert. It's pretty sad though if her life ended that way, but it came good because we call that whatever it takes, as what the motto bring up by the Avengers. Okay, I think about this figure, I think it's pretty very well. I can't remember how much I got it, maybe about $260. I think 260 or 270. I can't remember about the price because it's about nearly a year where I first pre-ordered it, and I think this figure have what it takes to be the best Black Widow version figure that ever had by Hot Toys. I think it's pretty cool and relaxed figure with the rooted hair and everything, and also the brilliant stand and everything. I think this figure, if you are those of hardcore Marvel collector, I think you will obviously want to keep this version, and whatever version that you can just find under buy it, because I think you can never have an Avengers Endgame here with now. The price will be soaring out soon when by the time Black Widow come, who knows if certain scenes, and as we know that Black Widow is supposed to film by end of this year, but it does not due to the COVID-19 pandemic impact, which have a lot of impact a lot of areas. Well, what can I give a review for this figure? I think I will give a 4 stars out of 5, because this figure, first of all, the forte of these figures, I think it has a very strong resemblance of Scarlett Johansson's display portrayment as Black Widow. And first of all, and the figure suits, I don't think they are the leather that they use. I mean, not leather. The quality they use is much similar to the Black Panther one from the Civil War version, from my point of view, because it looks similar though, and it can last long, and hopefully, and this figure, even though despite that have a few of our accessories, I think is just not good enough for a figure, for a lady figure in this Avengers movie. Okay, for those who are still interested to buy, you can actually look on to Carousel these days. I think everyone has been on Carousel there. You can find the figure in good prices. So whoever own it, I'm sure you will like it. And thank you for watching my video. Pardon me if there's some technicality problem earlier on during my review. So hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and we'll get to see you in the next review. Okay, and so on. Thank you. See you again. Bye.